Hi, thanks for stopping by for another dose of bite-sized bits of knowledge where we give you meaningful information in a short amount of time. We just finished talking about the reasons people fail to plan and how we overcome some of those issues and the work we're doing here to try to educate people from making the wrong decision based on misinformation or misunderstandings. Today we're going to talk about strengthening files and minimizing litigation. So let's start with what the heck litigation is. We get it a lot, people don't know. And we're going to take it upon ourselves to explain it. I'll do a much more comprehensive set of videos on litigation later. For now, let me boil down litigation for you. If you haven't had the pleasure, it's like a legal colonoscopy. Okay? Basically what it is people think it's like the movies where you you get to see the judge and there's a decision and it's quick. But that is like the furthest thing from the truth. It's more akin to like the old school movies where you have like the 1700s type of warfare where like this army lines up in just complete vulnerable form with no obstructions and just fires at the other army that's like 20 feet away that is also lined up just waiting to be killed in vulnerable, unobstructed form. And they just kind of take turns firing and just killing each other. That's kind of what it is. Each side has the opportunity to conduct discovery, to fire their missiles, to exhaust all of their rights and remedies. Discovery is a long process. I'll get more into that in a moment. But discovery basically, it means you have the right to get information. And it takes time. It could take a year, it could take 6 months, and with every single discovery, the more contentious and litigious the parties are, they can start objecting to every little thing, every little comma, every little word, and that means there's a hearing. And there's a hearing on that, and that means that there's more time. And more time means more attorney's fees, and more attorney's fees means more money. So you're gonna burn through money in litigation. You're gonna get to trial maybe in a long time after you spent a lot of money. It doesn't take a lot of months of paying attorneys $10,000, $15,000 a month to really just become, fatigued and want to, stop doing this and start doing some settling. Unfortunately, the statistics are, I should say fortunately, statistically, over 99% of litigations settle. So if your estate ends up in litigation, you can rest assured that, likely your beneficiaries are going to broker a deal that benefits the non-beneficiaries because it's just economically unsustainable. So that is truly tragic to see. I've seen that where a person looks me in the eye, tells me exactly what they want to do, and for circumstances outside of their control and our control, unscrupulous lawyers included, broker a result contrary to what the creator of the estate planning documents wanted. And it was pretty much, most of the time, it's the product of waiting till it's too late, doing it too late in the process, you're ill, the facts are bad, you didn't have capacity, or you at least looked like you didn't have capacity, or you had somebody, dragging you around, taking care of you that can be argued, force you to do it. And all it takes is bad facts. And so with all that in mind, let me just for the sake of clarification, discovery means depositions, subpoenas, requests for production of documents, interrogatories, and admissions. And you just fire them away like those two armies. And it's just a lot of paperwork and a lot of attorney's fees, and it's a lot of money. So now, kind of transitioning to what we do, we anticipate what can happen. We understand where the risks are. We understand where the complications are going to come from, where are the missiles coming from. And we can help to strengthen our file to minimize that because, if it goes to litigation, you're not going to be here to testify on your behalf. So we got to work on coming up with a plan that will work for you then. So strengthening files it does mean we charge more money for that because it takes time and effort and thought. But whatever cost you're going to pay us to do that is well spent because the litigation costs can, like I said, $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 a month for a lot of months. It becomes very routine and regular to experience that. That's exponentially more than what we're going to charge. So we want to help you minimize like I said, the 3 C's: court, costs, conflict. The more advanced planning you do, the more thoughtful planning you do, the more you're going to minimize litigation. And litigation is inevitable in some cases, but where there's opportunities to prevent it, we'd really like to help you do that. So I hope that you found this helpful. Thank you for stopping by, and stay tuned for more.